Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, and today I'll be talking about those things you need to pack when you're traveling with a newborn. I started a vlog but I could not finish it, guys. To be honest, it's not easy to travel with a newborn. The stress was actually a lot. Packing was something else. I started a vlog but I couldn't continue because I had to be in the moment, like with my baby, attending to things and all of that. So first things first is please write down the things you'll be needing for this journey, because you don't want to miss out on anything. You don't want a situation whereby you have gotten to where you're going and you realize that I don't have this, I don't have that. You now start spending extra money to get those things. Please give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. So now for mom, you have to get your own dress. Please take extra wear, because I told you guys that I didn't tell you because I started the vlog, like I said, but the vlog could not continue. Okay, so we went for a program. It's a 3-day program, and first is I had to get a box, clean the box that I wanted to use, because I wanted my baby and my clothes and my baby's clothes to be in the same place for ease. I don't even want too much scatter load, so I got a box. Now it is a program, like a camping program, so you would imagine that there are certain things that we will not have available, so we had to go with some extra things. But let me just move on. I had a box ready. I wrote down the things I wanted to take. For myself, I took the 3-day event. I took clothes I could wear for those 3 days, clothes that could help me breastfeed my babe, so button down gowns and extra gowns too. I took extra gowns too, because I knew that maybe by the time we're done with the morning program, I might not be comfortable in that dress, or maybe by the time we're done with the evening program, I'm not comfortable. I might need to change my clothes, and I'm not even sure if there'll be time to even start washing clothes there, or maybe where to spread. So I took extra clothes for myself. I took enough undies. I took singlets, tights, because I also will not be sure how well ventilated the place we're going to lodge is, because yes, we got a lodge, so we lodged in one of the hostels rather. So I took singlets, I took tights, I took my gadgets, like power bank, charger for the power bank, charger for my iPhone, so that you see that power bank I even took really helped, because guys, I didn't get to plug my phone all through my stay at that place. It was just my power bank I used, and my power bank was fully charged. I think it's 30,000 something watts. Aramco power bank. It was fully charged before I left the house. I did not charge my phone with connect to it, so I used power bank all through, and it was very easy for me. So when I got home, I now plugged the power bank. So power bank was a lifesaver for me during this program. So yeah, I went with my own this, and then I went with provision too. I took golden morn. Now it's supposed to be a fasting program, but because I'm nursing a baby, I didn't get to do that long fast, so I just did it for a short period till 12, and then I ate. So I went with chin, I went with cornflakes, I went with orishirishi small. I just packed them in packs, so that's just small pack. I didn't want something too big, so that I could just manage my load carriage and everything. Yeah, I already mentioned on this. Now moving on to my baby, so what I did was, I had this special nylon. I packed his clothes in that nylon before putting it. It's like a transparent nylon, something like Ziploc. I put the clothes there before putting it in the box. Yeah, and then I packed like 20 diaper, like Pampers, because I calculated that okay, if we use an average of maybe 5 to 6 Pampers in a day, then extra, just in case, sometimes you don't know what will happen, baby can pull more and all. So I took extra Pampers. That's like 20 Pampers. I packed them in that transparent nylon. I kept them in the box. Then sorry, excuse me please. Yeah, so I took his bathing sets. I didn't have to carry the bathing. We have like a bathing bowls kind of box for him. What I did was, I got a Ziploc. I put all the essentials: pseudo cream, baby oil, baby comb, cotton bud, all those essentials that we use at home for him. I put them in the Ziploc. I put it in the box. I also went ahead his drug, because at that time he was on drugs. Like when I mean he was on drugs, like he had medication he was taking for cough and catarrh. So I also put those ones in a ziploc and I put them in another bag. I didn't put them in the bag in the box because I know drugs, anything can happen. I don't want spillage on the clothes that we already took. Now for my baby, I took like 5 outfits. That's 5 normal daily dress that I could wear, and then I took sleep suits too that I could change to at night, because my baby had catarrh and this thing at that time, so I wanted sleep suit for the night so that his body is well covered. I went with ventilator, I went with Dettol, that's Savlon Dettol. What I did was I didn't carry the whole Savlon Dettol. I just got like a small bottle and I poured a little bit. I washed the bottle and I poured a little of that Dettol into it so that we could just have it that way. And I didn't put that inside. Okay, yeah, I think I put it inside the ziploc and I put it in the box too. Yes, I put it in the ziploc and I put that in the box. Yes, so I took enough cardigans too. I think I took like 3 cardigans for him, and those cardigans were very useful because at some point when the weather was very, very cold, I wore those cardigans. I took caps too. I took more than enough socks. I took hand mittens because, like I said, he had cold, and with a camping program there, the place was a bit cold, so those things really helped. I took enough flannel because I didn't want him to catch cold, so the flannel too was very, very, very useful. I went with detergent too because I didn't want a situation whereby I want to wash something, I'm just going around spending all the time looking for where to get something or getting things at very exorbitant price. I took a whole pack of wipes, like new wipes. I just carried new wipes, put in my bag. And because I'm not exclusively breastfeeding, I also went with a baby formula. Yes, I went with his feeding bottle because you can pack all these things and forget the feeding bottle of the baby. I don't know how you're going to do it. So I went with the feeding bottle. I went with excuse me please, yes, I went with the feeding bottle. I went with a little soap that we use in washing the feeding bottle, so that if for any reason I need to wash the feeding bottle, I'm not stranded. Like, that's my goal. I don't want to be stranded. I don't want to be busy looking for anything. 1 minute please. All right, like I was saying, so I went with bucket too. Yes, I went to bucket and a baler because I said it's a camping program, so I wasn't sure whether, I don't know what I was going to expect, so I didn't want surprises, so I went with my own buckets, like a very small bucket. I put it in a bag. I washed the bucket before leaving the house with my baby because I have a baby and I need to bathe my baby, and I don't want a situation whereby I'm going about using a bucket that is being used for all manner of things rather. So I washed my small bucket, I put it in a barco bag, and I put a baler in it. Then I went with my baby flags too. Yes, because I knew I was going to need water. So I was supposed to go with the electric kettle, but I said this load choke. But thankfully God answered my prayer. As we got there, I met a woman who had the electric kettle, and that was what I used all through. I think we returned it back like the night before the day we were going to leave, which was okay for me. The woman, God bless her wherever she is, she really helped my life, because I was always thinking like carrying an electric kettle. First of all, my electric kettle at that time got bad, and I wasn't able to get someone to help fix it, so I was stranded because my own electric kettle was even bigger than the one that woman gave me. I think I need to find where to get a small electric kettle so that next time I'm traveling with my baby, maybe to a place like that, I can always go with my electric kettle. Yes, I went with my baby cutlery, like a spoon. Even though my baby is not already eating solid, I just went with those things. I went with cup too, baby cup, because I wasn't sure these things can be needed at any point in time. I went with Ever water just in case anything can happen at any point. At any point in time, so I went to the bottle of Ever water. I took takeaway packs too, just in case we need to eat and we don't want to incur extra costs of buying takeaway packs. So I went with extra, like 2 takeaway packs, spoons for like adults to eat. I took barium sulfate. Yes, because I wasn't sure what I needed. I didn't pack too much, but I packed things that I know that would not be a source of worry to me, that I'm looking for how to get I don't have time to be working. I have a baby, I'll not be checking everywhere. Yeah, I took wrapper and Oja to back my baby when necessary. I didn't go with a carrier because I know that personally I struggle with using a carrier because of my baby is a bit on the big side, so carrying a carrier like having him on the carrier week for me is too much. Maybe if someone else is going to use it, fine. So I didn't go. I went with wrapper in excuse me, I went with wrapper, yeah, instead, because I didn't want to go through that stress of having a carrier on me. So yes, and I went with a wrapper for myself too, because like I said, it's a camping program. I went with bed sheets, bedspread, pillowcase rather, for the pillows there. So we got there, and we checked in, set up ourselves, like, and luckily for us, the place was a bit cool. Had our prayers, attended the program, and checked out after the scheduled day for the event. And one thing I was happy for myself was that I didn't have to say, we need this thing urgently, and I'm starting looking for way to get it, because almost everything I needed I had them within reach. I think I just had to get pure water for myself to take at some point, but that one is just normal. I didn't have to say, oh, okay, I forgot my baby's beep at home. No, I had it with me. I took extra beep, I took socks, I even went I take shoes, just in case the weather is so cold and you might want to disturb the baby. I took baby socks too. So almost everything that I just thought that can be important on this journey, especially because it is a program. We're not going to another person's house where we can say, okay, these things are readily available. It is a program we're going for. So I went prepared. I had my box, and then that other bag where I had so that, and then I took an handbag that is big enough to take baby stuff. So when we are going for maybe like a session now, is that handbag that I carried that I'll just pack all the things that I need with this feeder. And I took a cup where I can use to maybe when this food is hot and I need to make it cold a little. So I packed it in that bag I carried, and that bag serves as an handbag for me. So I was able to manage the load thing very well. And when I was going, I ate well before leaving the house. I made sure I ate. I broke my fast for this one is crying. I make sure that I ate well before leaving the house, and then I didn't have to incur unnecessary costs for feeding. The first day we got there, I cooked, I packed the food along with me. I had that the first day. Then other days I started buying stuffs to eat after when I want to break my fast. It was actually a good one. I mean, everybody wants to touch a baby. Oh, baby. So I had hand sanitizer with me, so I went with hand sanitizer that just in case, and maybe family members or people around want to carry the baby, let them sanitize their hand before they carry my baby. But did I sanitize it? I did not, but I was very careful of whoever it was or whoever it is that is carrying my baby. Yeah, so lessons learned is that please plan yourself well before traveling, maybe for a program with your baby, because you don't want to now say you forgot something or more. It's not going to be easy. Yes, as parents or as a mom, make sure you take your own bathing set too. Don't forget, because you can be so busy packing for baby that you forget certain things for yourself. I went with scalp because I know that this denomination they cover their hair on, like, those things that you just know that as small as they can be, so small, but they can stress you. Please make sure that you look into it so that you're not stressed, because when you are stressed, you are not even going to, it's not a good one for you and then for your baby. All right, see you in my next one. Bye for now.